Hi, this is Robert Martin and I'm actually in the Old City and I'm with a lovely gentleman by the name of Abel. He has owned this store for generations and they were telling me yesterday, a different gentleman, how the tours coming through that are pro-Israel are telling people not to shop here. But also above this shop, and I'm going to attach a picture to this, is a settlement, an illegally taken settlement. So the Israeli Jews are up there, and in fact when I was just there before, I had cigarette butts thrown at me. And so I'm going to do a video on that. And there's also an attack the other night about settlers came down here, about a couple of hundred of them, and smashed windows and attacked people. So first of all, I want to ask, how long have you been here?
I have been here almost 40 years.
In here?
In this place, yes, here. Because I know family owned the shop, and I live in the old city of Jerusalem, which is 3 minutes from this place where we are now.
And tell me, what's happening in a really easy way to understand for people to go, we have to do something about this?
Okay, it's easy to understand what's happening in this country. That's the Israeli Jews. They don't want to see any un-Jewish in the country. That's it. That's to make the story short. Whatever they're paying, they're doing all what they can to not any non-Jewish to be in the country. Even the tourism, they are Christian things, they are not welcome before the Israeli. They don't want them, they don't like nobody besides Israelis and Jews.
Tell me, has your shop been attacked? Have you been arrested? Are you getting abused?
Well, this is my friend, this is something we can, we don't need to talk about, because this, I might be any second could be arrested, and I've been arrested millions of times. My children too, even my daughter does. So this is nothing new, to be arrested, to be in the jail, to be here. They take you to come police, tax departments, everything is legal here for them against the Arabs, Palestinian.
Did they pay when they took the top of the building?
Well, it was. Before 67, I was not born there, but I don't know what they pay, what's happening. But most of the time, they do pay very cheap, and they do illegal papers and untruthful papers to own but they have the power, they can do everything they want to,
Are the settlers polite?
They are very unpolite. All the Israeli and Jews, 90% is unpolite. When it comes to Arabs, they are very unpolite.
I've also noticed, and this is something that Miko Palet told me yesterday, that I saw a mother and a few children, and they had armed security in front and back.
Well, this is the way how it is. There is few families, Jewish family, they live in the old city, and they don't move from one place to another place unless they have the security guards. Beside all the police all over the city, beside all the cameras, beside all the security, they have their own private security company. That's when they go, one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah,
that's the way how it is.
How many settlers are here?
Maybe 1,000 settlers in the old city.
Because I thought that I was in the old city here. I thought this was supposed to be the Palestinian part.
Well, it is the Palestinian part, but they try, illegally to buy the houses from stupid Palestinian, or to steal the house. In the end, they are occupations, and they have the power, and the whole world is supporting them, so they do whatever they want to.
Tell me this, with the tours, are people buying from you?
Well, most of the tourists, they come from all over the world, but most of the tourists, they come through the Ben Gurion airport, and most of their driver and their company they bring is Israeli ones, and they tell them not to buy here, and they never give them a chance even to buy for $1 here. They don't want, they are occupations. They want us, as I told before, that they want us to leave the area.
So this is an economic,
political, religious, all kind of things.
But in a way, they're actually boycotting the Palestinians here.
Yes, they do.
So they're boycotting, but they're trying to have all of the other countries say that
right.
BDS is illegal.
Yes.
But they're doing it here regularly.
Yeah, everything is legal for the Israeli against the Palestinian.
How come I haven't seen Palestinian flags hanging around here, but I've seen a lot of Israeli flags?
Well, this is occupation. They don't allow it. You go to jail for 6 months if you do it.
So if I was to go and put a Palestinian flag up, what would happen?
Okay, you have just, to back it and take it. You cannot show it up, you cannot wear it, you cannot this. Otherwise, they put you to jail because they say this is Israel.
I'll just tell people, I was wearing this shirt today and I'm in the old city, and again, I actually got told by the Israeli soldiers, well, they're actually not soldiers, they're actually security here, aren't they? Because the soldiers don't have jurisdiction. Yes. And they forced me into a corner and made me unpack my bag again, and simply because I was wearing a shirt. So it's obvious that everything here has to be to do with Israel.
Yes.
And nothing to do with Palestine.
Well, they have the power, and they have the power of the whole world, not only in this country, and the whole world is supporting them. But in the end, to make the story short, we are Palestinian, where their president, one of the prime minister of Israel, they say, our grandfather will pass away, so we will forget the subject. But it seems like our grandfather will pass away, and his fifth grandchild after the grandfathers, he is more powerful with loving of his country more than anybody else. And in the end, the only way the Israelis, if they want to get rid of the Palestinian or from the Arabs, the only way they have to do is like Hiroshima, to make a smart bomb that will kill only Palestinians. This is the only solution for them.
They want a one state without the Palestinians.
That's the only, if they want to stay without Palestinians.
And tell me what happened the other night when hundreds of people ran down this particular street.
Yes, 300 people or 1,000 people, they came without no security, without no nothing. And they come to some of the houses in Al-Wad Street, and they go inside the houses and they destroy they try to find the people of the families at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and people are sleeping. They try to wake them up, fight again, and they broke their houses, they broke their rooms. And after 2 hours later, the police came and with the power, and take them an hour time to take them back outside of the city.
So if it was the other way, if it was the Palestinians, what would have happened? They would have been shot.
If it was the opposite way, it will be before they came, they will see police and they arrested all the Palestinians. And they try to, in that day, they arrest some of Palestinians because they fight back. They defend themselves.
So, yeah, so Israel's allowed to attack and get away with it. What do you say to the governments, Australian government, American government, all the other governments? What do you say?
I think government of the world, they have to wake up. They have to say, you have to save people's life, human life. And we always hear, democratic. Where is the democratic? When it comes against Palestinian, nobody sees. When any of the Israeli Jews in the world, they get killed, they make it big troubles. We all human, and God is big. We don't care for nobody, we care only for God, and God will one day will change things. And if it will last if it had been last for somebody else, we would not seen it this world.
I keep saying this, but I think the world has to humanise the Palestinians rather than demonise them, because they're the ones that, they have a boot on their throat, and every time they fight back, they get in trouble. And tell me this also, why aren't you scared? Because I always ask if anyone's scared to be on, and you said no. What did you say to me?
Excuse me, this is our country, this is our land. We were born here, our father born here, and our grandfathers, and we believe this is the only country we can live, and we want to live, and we will die here. Now the worst part it could be, it's only they ask, to get killed, to die, and we are not worried of death.
You're not. Now I'm just going to go outside, and I'm going to show the people going past, and also the Israeli settlers.
Yes.
We'll just have a quick look outside, because it's actually quite fascinating to see. So then you can see up there, that's the settlement above the shop. And they threw cigarette butts at me and stuff before, but that's part of what we do. So again, keep tuning in.